Miriam from The Adaptive Human. A little funny story that didn't actually happen during my coaching session, but turned into a coaching session. I went to have hand surgery. So I had double, you can still see the scar there, double carpal tunnel surgery on 2 different days. And so I walk into the room and I know the surgeon. He's actually a friend of my sister's. And in chatting with him, we were talking about the plastic surgeries that he also does. And, he said to me, it's hard sometimes to compete because people go down south for their treatments. And when they come back, they have everything they need for their rehab. So they have the compression that they can put on, they have the foam, they have the pads. And he said, we don't really do that. So people think they're getting a service that's not as great. So a lesser service. And I said to him, well, are all those things they come back with important? And at first he said, well, the hard pad, you don't really need it as long as you wear compression. And then I was just watching him because my hand was being put to sleep. And I was letting him speak and think. And then he said, well, come to think of it, when they wear that hard pad, it actually prevents wrinkles from happening in their stomach, in their fat as it heals. So he said it's actually good for them to have it. And so then I asked the question, if they don't wear it, can it affect your end product? And he said yes. So usually we don't ask questions that are yes or no. We like to provoke thoughts in the person. And he said, you know what? I think it would be interesting to look at finding a supplier for them, purchasing, and then, even if he alters the price of his liposuction treatments by $50, he'll be able to give the clients that pad and the foam, which will help give a smooth result to the clients, right? So to those of you who don't know plastic surgery very well, it can be very minute and little things can affect it. And so it was very interesting. In just a short conversation, it wasn't even a coaching session. It was just a mini 10-minute brainstorming session before he went to town on my hand. And how he had this idea to not to better the actual surgery, because that he was already mastering and studying for, but the after surgery, the rehab, that is a little bit lacking here in Montreal, in Canada, I'll admit. And he came up with these ideas and he said, you know what, I'm going to have a meeting with the other surgeons in my office. We're actually looking for an office manager. And then when we hire an office manager, we're going to find a way to manage the inventory and get these things for our patients. Last time I checked up with him, they're still on that way. They're still in the hiring process, interviewing and training. So this is fantastic how such a small detail could actually change all the reviews he gets online, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Google, that can actually bring him more clients because he'll have more reviews on the aftercare. This is what people are looking for, is the aftercare. My name is Miriam Galdelli from The Adaptive Human, and I wish you all success and happiness.